Welcome back. So today, tinkering around with the car just a little bit. Did a little work last night while it wasn't so hot. Did a little work inside here, kind of cleaned it up a little bit. I got all the wires kind of tucked up out of the way. Didn't do a whole lot, but got a little work done. Found some of my old gauges here. I got oil, got a fuel temp, or not fuel temp, but a fuel gauge. I'm going to be using this fuel gauge to monitor fuel. Well, I guess last year I wired up a thing for the Holly, but it really didn't work out all that well. So just going to put in the old trusty fuel gauge in. Got wired up here, red wires power, black wires for ground, yellows for the signal that goes to the tank. So got that wired up. Gonna be putting that in, and probably gonna pull out a lot of my pieces, my trim work here. I'm gonna pull this door panel off. I'm thinking about doing just some Scott rod panels for that. Got all the trim pieces for inside right here. They're not real great shape, but may just do what I can. May just clean it up and probably just throw a coat of paint over it, because they're not like perfect shape, but they're not horrible. But see what we can do with that. What else? I'm gonna take the seats out. I got a rear seat delete kit I need to pick up about months ago. Get that put in. And what else? That's about it right now, I guess, for inside. Next, I'm gonna work on the front bumper cover. May just reuse the fenders. I had it posted for sale for a little while now, and nobody's really buying on it. So I may just, like I said, I may just modify, just cut the bottom part off and see if I can find a piece to put across and just rivet it in. That, or just buy a front bumper cover. But I thought about doing a front bumper. Well, just go back here. So my original plan was to do a stock bumper cover, Alex bumper cover. But the thing is, stock bumper cover has this part right here. It's not there. There's nothing to bolt your headlight to. There's a white piece, I forgot what it's called, that's behind it, that everything kind of just bolts to. But my problem is, I think my tuber front end is going to be in the way of that, and the radiator and everything. This is all, as you know, this is all custom made. So not sure that's even gonna fit. That's why I'm really deciding to just keep this bumper cover and just cut it off. I know I can go online and buy a whole new piece and everything, but really not looking to spend a lot of money right now, especially on a front bumper cover. Looking at what, $1,000 just for that. So, and the reason I'm probably gonna cut, because you can see it's not in. It's not horrible, but it ain't great. I know it could be fixable and all that, but alright, so since we're talking about cutting costs, stuff like that, I figured it'd be a good opportunity. We'll go ahead and go over what I like to do with the channel, kind of going from here on out, kind of get back onto the roots that the channel basically started on, budget stuff. When we had the white LX, well, let's take that back. Let's go back when we had the the car originally had on the channel. I didn't do too much with it. Was the 80? It was 85 GT. I think I posted a couple videos on that, but really didn't start posting videos till we got to the 88 GT. Was it? Yeah, 88 GT. The blue car, which wasn't a great car first off, but we did some videos on that. Basically budget stuff, you know, some stuff here and there, but really went full swing when we got the white hatch. We did a lot, you know, from the beginning. We did like, you know, exhaust stuff like that, and it was really budget friendly. And we kind of started slowly getting away from that. Went with a turbo, you know, and so on and so on. We went to a custom built turbo setup, and then really started to take away from the budget side of everything. So what I would really like to do is get back onto the budget side of things. I mean, not too budgety. I mean, we're going to like really skip out. We're going real cheap, but you know, cut costs where we can. All right, so the number one thing I like to do with the channel is make it more budget friendly. I think that's the best thing I should do with the channel, is make it more budget friendly. I know some are saying, well, why won't you just get in their car and just do it that way? Well, right now the funds aren't there to do that. Got a lot going on right now, and got just enough funds for the Fox we have. Big ass bug. But yeah, I think we can still make things more budget friendly with the car. You know, instead of buying, say for example, a front bumper cover, instead of buying a front bumper cover, we'll just modify what we have and kind of just, you know, use what we got, kind of thing. I got a lot of parts around here. We can still do stuff with. Basically, we're gonna modify it and make it work instead of going out and having to spend, you know, $5,000-$6,000 for a front bumper cover. And also, just go, like I said, we're gonna modify that one, make it work for right now at least. And you know, like our things on the car, I mean, I like to try to find maybe some stock seats or something like that on a long line, something used we can clean up if we need repair or whatever. Like I said, just make things more budget friendly. So the next thing I like to do with the car is make it more street friendly. Please excuse my horrible handwriting. I could barely write everything in front of me on the, you know, on a table versus on a vise here. So what I like to do is make everything more, I like to make the car more street friendly. I like to get in it, start up, put it in gear and go, but still be race car, you know, and all that. So like I got a manual or a electronic boost controller, which is a Mac valve controlled boost. I could basically turn it off. It makes about a couple pounds, I think 2 or 3 pounds of boost when you turn the Mac valve off. But I still have a table or everything. I can ramp up boost. I got it set up. It'll make 20 pounds of boost if we need to. So we don't need 20 pounds of boost on the street. So if we can just make it more streetable, I'm thinking about doing like a street tire combo. Put some different wheels, different tires on it. Just make it a little more streetable. I mean, you got the skinnies up front. It gets kind of sketchy going around corners and stuff like that. So that's one of the things I like to do, is make it more streetable. And so I already talked about the rear seat delete, front tire, or not front tire, but front seats. Eventually, like put front seats in it, new front seats. I got the Kirky style front seat in it now, and I'm not excited about it. I mean, it works. Basically did it for short term, just so I can drive the car out of the old house into the storage unit that I took it to for the last year. But I mean, it does the job. Only thing is the safest thing, just the way I have it bolted down to the mount. I don't have the actual brackets to go on the side of it. It's basically just bolted down, straight down. I don't think it's really all that safe, so eventually I can get that taken care of. Put some different, I got the brackets here. I bought a couple adjustables to put in the car. Just gotta get the seats. So, gonna do a little shopping. Like I said, we're gonna do budget friendly. See if I can find some seats. If we need to do some repair on whatever, we'll go with that. But yeah, definitely want to do seats. Paint job is going to be budget friendly as well. I'm thinking about doing it myself, or there's a shop that is pretty, not really local, but it's local. It's DFW area. Does paint work for a pretty decent price. So may go that route, or may just do it myself. But lean do it myself. It'd be a big learning curve, and all that. So hopefully y'all give me some pointers down below in the comments on painting, because I mean I have a 8-gallon compressor. I already know it's too small. Might make it do. Probably just get a cheap paint gun, and obviously paint. I think paint's probably gonna be the most expensive part of everything. All right, back to the car. I got my little faceplate here I made a long time ago when I had the white hatch. So used to be blue, painted black last night, and I'm just gonna put it basically right there, like where I had it on the old car, and we'll just screw it in. We'll put the gauge in there. It's not gonna be pretty and everything, but it's gonna be functional. So this is what I'm talking about, reusing old stuff here. I mean, these are good gauges. And I'll gonna put that in. May just put the switches in and light in. So just a couple holes. We'll have one hole left, but yeah, I'm gonna get this put in, wired up. See if I can find some screws, and we'll be in pretty good shape. I'm not sure if I have something to cover this up. I want to say I did, but we'll have to find it. I got boxes everywhere. Crap. So yeah, alright, got the cover or the plate in, and I use y'all's favorite self-tapping screws. I'll eventually change those out, but got that in, and I was tinkering with the steering wheel a little bit because I really like to get rid of, let me get in the car here, get rid of these buttons here. Well, I'm only really using the first one, is the top one here. It's for the trans brake and reverse. So we put in reverse, you gotta press the button to initiate the solenoid. And it sucks with manual steering because it's a lot easier to use 2 hands instead of 1. And yeah, you see where I'm going. I'm really like to get a button on the steering wheel. I was thinking about maybe using one of these, but I think I'm just going ahead and change this whole steering wheel out. I have one, but there's no revision for a button, so I may look for a new steering wheel so I can have a momentary switch on it, so I'll be able to use the trans brake and the reverse. Just press the button on the steering wheel and still use 2 hands. So I'll probably look something like that up tonight. And shoot, that's all I've really done. This is just really becoming too hot to do anything. It's supposed to be like 106 today, and with the heat index 110, so kind of just been taking it slow. But yeah, that's all I got done. So I'm just gonna probably start cleaning some of this stuff up, and yeah, may work on this door, get the clothes. But guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video here. So as that being said, be sure to hit like button, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you have any thoughts of anything I should do to the car, feel free to leave it down below. I'd like to hear it. But until next time, guys, I will see y'all later.